On this episode, we take two things close to my heart, smash them together, and showcase them in a unique music style straight out of the ATX. My guest is John P., aka John Poetry, aka GG Still Alive, now known simply as Rap Hippie. Oh, the two things I was talking about? My home here in Austin and Southern rap music. Hippie blends that Southern sound with authenticity, staying true to his roots. And he's doing it for the love of the art, and you can hear it when he talks about passion and perfection. We also dive into his new album, It's Too Late, but lucky for you, it's never too late to download it or stream it. Just search Rap Hippie wherever you listen to music. Let's jump in. Híjole!
Everything. Yeah, like even my album right now, like songs are done. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna still go back and fix them. Just because they're done doesn't mean that it's perfect. Ooh. You know what I mean?
I know.
Because then later on, I mean, whatever you want to say this for conversation. No, but just like later on, and like creative ideas come on later. Like I should do this. Like even when I do my skits, I'm like, I should have did this. Like that would have made it look, but it's already out. So it's like, well, I don't want to delete it and post it again. So that's how I feel about it. Like I want to make sure it's perfect before I release it. Okay, this is it. Like I have songs where I'm singing. Sounds good, right, Jerry? Like it sounds good. But I'm like, you know what? What if I have an actual singer behind me? Well, that one song, that Love Yours, I was singing. Kinda. He had to use auto tune. What do you mean? You use auto tune? That means you gotta. That's singing. I can't sing. You gotta use auto tune to make it sound good. I'm trying to get that inner singer in me out.
But okay,
Go ahead.
okay. Do you listen to Pharrell?
Oh yeah, Pharrell's dope.
Okay, have you ever just like really listened to him sing though?
I don't think I've
Like,
ever.
now-
But I
now-
know he sings. I know he sings.
Yeah. Now I want you to go back and just listen to listen to the Despicable Me sound.
You know what? Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want you to know.
And that's what he does in every song he sings like that, right? And I
It's
was
tough. Yeah.
but I was thinking, how did he come to that? Like, how did he find that to be his voice, right?
Yeah.
But then when you think about it, like Snoop has a singing voice.
Yeah,
Pharrell
yeah.
has a singing voice. Like a lot of these guys have singing voices, but none of them would be like good singing voices.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one would go out like, oh, that sounds well Pharrell, but like,
Yeah.
like no one's going out congratulating Snoop's singing voice.
No, yeah, that's true. No, yeah, that was
So-
that was a good example. Pharrell. Yeah, I just forgot about how his voice is.
Well, okay, what? Give me a sample. You have anything singing voice?
No, let's not go there. Nah, but yeah, no, I mean, I try, but it's just I don't know. I don't think I have a singing voice. I don't think I do. I think I can write good singing music. I can write really good singing courses. I just think that I shouldn't sing them, and if I do, maybe have like a singer behind, just giving it that vibe. The one that can actually sing, give it a little tweak.
Like Kendrick and Sia.
Yeah, like that. Like that's fire. Yeah, because I'm sure I don't know if he wrote the hook, but I'm sure he did. And then she just
Maybe she had her own take on it. He was
Yeah.
open to whatever her
Yeah.
ideas were.
yeah.
As an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When was the very first time you remember like making any kind of music?
Not like when I was a kid, I used to write a lot, but like in high school, I started writing and recording at my friend's in his closet. We would just record music in his closet, and
But that
Yeah.
couldn't have been the first time you were interested in music and music touched you, right?
when I was a kid, watching like Ludacris and who was it back in the early 2000s, like Ludacris, Ja Rule, Lil Wayne, like all of them back in the day, like would just inspire me. Like I wanna, like that's cool. Like the creative, like they're just clever with their words and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. Like Ludacris with his like punchlines and everything. Very cool.
So we were talking when we were doing like mixtape stuff earlier, the videos, right?
Mhm.
So is that kind of are you inspired by Ludacris in his video? Is that
yeah.
why they're so like that?
Oh yeah, with the afro and the dog with the grill, the big arms, like all that, man. Like it was just really creative with his image that he tried to put out. You know what I mean? Like I think he even did the Austin Powers number one spot.
That's
like,
right. That's right.
The beat, he sampled the beat and made the video kind of like it.
Yeah.
Like it's just the creativity of the art. You know, it's just not just about the way the way you hear it. It's also about what you see. You know what I mean? Like the visuals is crazy, and that's one thing I really love. Is like I love visuals. I feel like I can one day make a movie.
Yeah.
One day.
Pharrell made a movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Remember the Lego? The Lego.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's really like about his rap career, right?
Right.
Or something like that.
Yeah, and I think he actually rejected it the first time they brought it to him. I could be making that up, but he rejected it, and then he was like, "No, maybe this," because they gave him like full reign to do whatever he wanted or something like that. Or I don't know.
Yeah, no, that movie's tough. Yeah, I like that. It's creative, really creative. That's never been done.
Okay, am I wrong that your music has like a huge Houston rap Southern influence?
Yeah,
I'm really wrong. I'm way off.
No, you're not wrong, but no, you're right. Like big like I grew up listening to like Paul Wall. I like Mike Jones. It never really was I mean, that one song back then that hit. But Slim Thug and Zero, Little Keek, the whole DJ, like my cousins, they listen to that Screwed and Chop music.
Did you see that up there?
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, but okay. I just quick humble brag. That's an original copy of June 27th. So when you go to the drag, they would have them on a string. They would have all these CDs that DJ Screw would burn onto these CDs, and they would give them all to these record stores, right?
Yeah.
So to get it, you'd have to go to the drag and get it. And so I went to the drag, and I had gotten that.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's hard. It won't play on a computer no more though, because it was an old burn CD.
Yeah. Okay, that's dope.
No, because what originally drew me to your music is I'm a huge Southern Houston rap fan, and so as soon as I heard it, right, I was like, oh, this is home.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh, I love that music, man. Like that lyrical, like that's somebody told me that like they're like you're like a lyrical Houston rapper, but you're not. You're from Austin, and then you're from Austin, so you're weird. You're different. You know, I'm just a Texan.
Yeah, that's what I feel like that. There's just okay. Tell me about the rap scene in Austin. I don't know anything about the rap scene in Austin.
It's okay. I mean, it's dope. It's just like I feel like it's really more competitive, but I try to like just stay in my own lane and show love, man. To be honest, if Austin would come together the way like Houston is, I guess, because back then Houston was beefing, but like you know how they came together and they all made money. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, Little Kiki and all them, they did their thing, but then like Swisher House, you know, they were rivals. There's no rivals, but then, you know, Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Chameleonaire, Slim Thug, they blew up. And then next thing you know, Little Flip and all these other Houston rappers started blowing up. So it just opened up doors for everybody. If Austin could just come together, I think that will be the key. Instead of just like, oh, I think I'm better than you. Or, oh, I don't think you're worth that much to pay you to do this show. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You know, just show love and just like, you know what, bro, I got this show. Like, I know I'm charging, but, you know, I like what you got going on. You got something dope. Let me put you on. Let me get you on this show. You know, I believe in what you're doing. You know, because there's a lot of big shows in Austin. And it's all competition, man. It's all about who you know, really.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sad.
That I mean, because like there's enough for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Got these platforms, why hold out, you know?
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to so you recorded your first you started recording in your friend's closet?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
12, you said?
No. This was like in high school. Maybe like probably like 16, 17 years old. And he had the setup. I think he used what was it back in the day? Fruity Loops.
A what?
Fruity Loops. You heard of that? It's still around?
What is that?
Oh, it's FL now? Back then it was Fruity Loops. Well, it's FL Studio now, but back then it was called Fruity Loops, like straight up.
I didn't know that.
Fruity Loops. And yeah, we used to record it in his closet at that little setup. Well, how he met me was I used to write poetry and stuff, and he was like, "Hey, bro, like what you're writing is pretty dope. Maybe you should express that into music." And so I was like, "All right, let's do it." So we did it, and banger after banger after banger, releasing off of I guess Facebook was the thing at that time, and we'd just post a picture with the song and hit 1,000 views and like 100 likes, and we were just like on top of the world.
Sure.
Like for not knowing what we were doing. Quality was horrible. He didn't, we didn't know how to mix or nothing, so the quality was horrible. But people were vibing. So
Tell me about your poetry.
poetry, man. Like I just started. Well, what's crazy is like when I was in middle school, they did like a little contest to enter this book, and it was a book in Austin with all these poems. And I wrote like this one guy was like, I guess he was like kind of like guiding me on it, like, hey man, to express how you really, because I guess he was more like a counselor. I guess he's like, I want you to enter this, express how you feel about your mother passing, and so I wrote about that, and then it hit the book, and after that I was like, I think I'm pretty good at this. So then I just kept writing about my feelings and just situations of my life or just anything like that. And so one time there was like a little talent thing, and I did it, and that's when my homie heard me. He's like, hey, so so yeah, poetry. Yeah, it kind of faded away after I started making music.
Sure. Or you transformed into something else.
Yeah, just writing into beats and stuff.
Would you mind telling me about losing your mom?
Yeah. So when I was younger, she just it's like it's weird. It's like she knew she was gonna go. So like she told me like a whole spiel, like anything ever happens to me, you need to be the man of the family, watch over your sister. And sure enough, the next day she got into a car accident,
No way.
and I was 8 years old, 1999, July 31st. So, but like shout out to her because she really like was like ahead of like everything. Like she like was telling me, if you feel this way, express it, about my feelings. If someone like puts you down and you feel like you don't want to be friends with them, do that. Just like anything in life, just especially like I was getting bullied, and she was just like, like always told me like if someone's ever like picking on you, defend yourself. You're not because in life, if you don't defend yourself, people are gonna just run you over all the time. And one day I just got fed up. Bro was picking on me, and I just grabbed my backpack and just bop, 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 beat him down, and I got suspended or whatever. My mom came to the school mad as hell at me. But when we went to the parking lot, she was like, "Good job." So I was just like, "Okay." And she's like, "Yeah, good job. You defended yourself because you already told me, about this guy, and I not once told you to defend yourself, but before when I told you if you ever get bullied, to do something about it. And I'm glad you listened to me, like in the first time I told you. 'Cause I would tell her, like, hey, this guy's picking on me. Okay, what are you gonna do about it? Shout out to my mama.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yee.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, it made me stronger, her going and part of my life in a young age. It's tough, but it made me, stronger in life, Pretty tough losing your mother at a young age. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, right?
Yeah.
Um, just real quick, have you ever made music about her? Have you ever made a song? Have you ever had a song about
I've
her?
had some music. Shoot, my brother can even tell you, like, he was like, man, there's this one song, but I can't find it nowhere. No, like, I released it, and I don't know what happened, but I ended up taking it off a long time ago. He's like, bro, and then when he told me about it, I remember like, man, I can't find this song, man. You made it when you were young, like back in the day. And when he told me it was off the Stand beat, right? Yeah, and I remember, I was like, you know what? I actually remember making that song, but I don't know why I deleted it off the internet. Maybe like copyrights or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I wrote some music about her.
Tell me about like making music and putting it like on Spotify and the internet and like it's got to make it super easy, right?
I mean, Well, it just also depends too, like where you're buying your beats, because sometimes some other producers may have sold you a beat, but it's already been I don't know, but you just got to make sure that everything's good. You know what I mean? Like I always try to make sure, hey, like we good for this. Like, can I release this on this platform without it being copied or whatever? And but just gotta it's a process. You submit your music, and then it has to get approved because copyrights and all
Hmm.
that, and then it's just a process. But yeah, it's once it's out there, man, it's just oh man, it's I love it.
So where were you? Where's the first place you were putting music out at?
On YouTube,
Oh,
man. To
really?
be honest, YouTube and Facebook. MySpace was fading away, but that was something that was a big thing where artists blew up back in the day off of. But Facebook was like hot at the time, so that, and then I started, and then Instagram came around. I started just posting it on there, and then YouTube, and those are the main ones. And then SoundCloud,
Hmm.
but those were like the ones I just put out that were like, I guess like mixtape vibes. Like back then there was Dat Piff,
Hmm.
so SoundCloud gives me that like Dat Piff vibe. So I was like, okay, these are the ones I'm gonna throw out here, not make money off of them, just throw them out there for the fans. And then like Spotify, Apple Music, those are the ones that you really want to make sure that they're right, so you can make your money off of them. So yeah, I mean, I make a little chunk of change, nothing too crazy, but still make some off of it.
Well,
So that's good.
I mean, okay, but you were doing this when you were doing it for free, right?
Oh yeah, it's all out of love. It's all out of
It
love.
has to be, right?
Even if I make it to the point where I want to be as an artist, I just to be honest, I just want my voice to get heard to the world. But like other than that, like I don't really care about all the other stuff because it's all really what I love to do. Making music is a part of me. And like there's times where I get in relationships with females, and then sometimes it's like they know I love to make music, but then it's like when I don't, and they're like, no, you don't spend time with me. And I'm just like I feel lost without making music, because then I'm like, well, who am I? Because it's like I love it so much.
It's
It's a
part of who
part.
you
It's a
are.
part of me, and so that person has to understand and love the fact that it's a balance. I'm still you still gonna get the time, because I still got to do this, because then you make me happy. This makes me happy. You know what I mean? Balance.
It must have
So
been hard to be married to Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean?
that boy was always great. That's one of my
He was always gone.
yeah, man. And what's crazy is like him grinding inspires me so much. It's like
Inspires so many, like
yeah,
the
it's
the grind, right?
yeah, the grind. Like you're good at what you do, but you could always be better. You know what I mean?
And better could be just like one little thing, or
Yeah,
when you're talking about like making a song and it has to be perfect.
yeah.
It has to feel like it's totally
Yeah.
finished, right?
Yeah. To where you're like, well, I did the best I could. It's ready.
Yeah.
Not like saying like, okay, it's cool. I'm gonna put it out. It's cool. It's cool is like, okay. But like, nah, it's perfect. That means it's like, and that's how I want my music to be. For now on, when I release this new album that I'm working on,
Hmm.
it's too late. Every song has to be perfect.
Okay, so what does perfect mean?
Just where I'm like, okay, because like when I listen to some of my new music right now, or even old music that's released, I'm like, I feel like I rushed it. So it's like, if I would have just waited a few more months before releasing it, or anything saying it's good, to perfect the rhythm or the way I flow. Because sometimes I'm like, when you write, you're just like, I got to finish this, get it out. I don't like to be like that. Now I'm like, okay, I want to make sure this is like, okay, I wrote this for now, and then later I'm gonna go back like, what if I would have said this instead of saying that? Or what if I would have added this ad lib instead of just saying that?
Mhm.
Like just being creative, the most creative I could be on this. So perfect to where it's like whipped cream, and then here's the cherry. I don't know if that makes
No, no,
sense,
no, it
but
does. No, it
the
does.
cherry is like it's done. It's the top. That's it.
Do you struggle sometimes, like letting it's perfect, letting it go? Is there a fight that goes on for a while?
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, man, like maybe this isn't like maybe this song. Because sometimes I would think like maybe I can write music for other people. So I'm like maybe this song isn't for me, like cause my voice. But then again, like what if I could change like the way a tone of voice I'm saying it? 'Cause I've noticed like other artists do that.
Oh,
So that's another creative mindset. I'm like, well, let me hold on to this. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll come later. Like there's songs that I've made, like this song right here, example. Trunk Banging's a really old song. And I'm glad that I held on to this song for a really long time so it was perfect. And why would I released it with like 2 years ago? Maybe. No, right after Texas Fire Drill, I did Trump Banging. So that was like 23. 2000, yeah, 2003. Well, I released the song in 22 probably, but in 2003 I did the video. But it's just like I don't know. I can't remember. I smoke so much, my brain just.
Anyway, go.
But yeah, no, yeah, like this song, I've made it like in 2000, probably 17 or 18. Like wrote it, recorded it.
And just sat on it?
Yeah, and went back and made it better. And then,
And then you sat on it again?
Yeah, and then like was just like, this is the screw doesn't sound right. Let me get this right. And then yeah, I just kept doing like making sure that this song was perfect. And then even that album that it was on, that album was called Should Have Been. That album was like in 3 years of the making. Like every song I've had like ready, and I just like I gotta make it better. I gotta make it better. So like,
how many songs do you have at any one time going? Does that make sense?
I try to focus on one, but then sometimes the creative, like let's say right now, like before, like a month ago, I was working on 5 songs at the same time. You know what I mean? And then 3 of them I finished, and 2 I'm like still in the creative.
But they might stay there for a while.
Yeah, because sometimes you got to live a little bit, to experience some things, or just maybe give that beat a break, and then it just ain't hitting at this moment. But like later on in the future, like, oh man, why was I waiting so long? Just the creative comes in different times.
What do you think's happening in that moment when you get hit with this creative lightning?
Like, what do you mean? My bad. I'm trying to think.
No, I mean, like, do you think that like, okay, when things like come to you, where do you think it's coming from? Do you think like that? Oh yeah, the universe is like putting that in your path, or
maybe, yeah.
Or like, do you? Okay, you said earlier you go like experience something, and then a song finishes itself.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think happens there?
Like sometimes I don't know. Like I'll like have a little thing with a little female, and then she'll break my heart or make me feel some type of way, and so then I'm like, you know what I mean? Just the emotions come out. You know what I mean? The creative emotions. So like sometimes I need something to inspire me a little bit.
Tell me about the new album.
The new album, so it's too late. It goes to all the motherfuckers that didn't believe in me, didn't see the vision, females that didn't like me but now want me, like all that. It's too late. You know what I mean? When the album drops, it's gonna be too late. Like the train left the building, and so they're gonna have to respect it.
This is an album of receipts.
Guess so. It's just more like, so shout out to my homie. It's kind of like the same vibe he's on. It's like I fuck with what he got going, and it's because we're on the same mindset. And basically his is called No More Mr. Nice Guy. He's done being nice to everybody. So I fuck with that, and that's the same mindset I feel, basically. Like, shout out to Stephen Q, but that's just like the mindset. Like, it's too late. Like, it's too late now. You know what I mean? Once this album drop, it's too late. No more.
I'm assuming as a young artist, right? There's a lot of people that don't believe in you on the way up.
Yeah.
Right? And you're saying like, hey, this is for all those people that don't believe on the way up. How did you flip that mindset? Did it ever get you in the beginning where it's like it would beat you up? And so like, how'd you get past it?
Just, all right, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
Not in a mean way.
Not in a mean way, but more like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Like,
all
bet.
right.
I'm locked in.
All
I
right.
got you. I got you.
I see what you're doing over there.
Yeah, I got you. That's cool. That's cool.
Because there has to be, I think, to do this, there has to be a little bit of that.
Yeah.
For me to make this podcast, my friends tell me all the time they're tired of me talking about it. They're like, I'm tired of you talking about the podcast. But it's part of what I do, man.
Yeah.
It's part of me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you would think like if you like me that would be okay. But like sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I talk about it too much, but wait What if this turned into something huge? And then
It is.
now
It is gonna.
you want to come in, you want to come hang out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll be like, okay, well, it's a little too late.
Well, look, yeah, exactly. You know what? Congratulations, man. Congratulations to this. Everything.
Thank
know what
you.
I'm saying? Congrats.
No, congrats to you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need that.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
okay, bet. You know what I mean? I love it. I love what you got going on. Hey, thank you. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know, we'll just got to support what everybody's doing.
Well, I mean, so just so you know, I really felt like it was a shot in the dark that you would do this, that you would come in and do this for me.
Oh,
No,
you
hang
man.
on. Because I was like, this is so good. This guy is so good. And I watch the video, stuff like that. I was like, there's no way this guy's gonna come in for my little thing that I do in here. So I'm so appreciative and so honored that you did this and performed and all this good stuff. So I mean, like, I feel like that you make me valid. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you give me a check mark that you would come in and do this for me. So I'm very grateful.
Hey, I'm very grateful of you having me here. Like, this is dope, man. Hey, this is dope. I love it. I love it all, man. All the way to the
Well,
little man.
well, you said you're going to start maybe a podcast, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Me, Puff, and my brother Chris Hefner.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to steal any ideas that you want to. I don't
man.
TM none of these.
I'm more of my create. I'm
Yeah, it
different.
takes away from what you want to do creatively anyway, right?
Yeah. I like to be different, man. And I'm funny. One thing is, like, I'm a very funny guy. I love to make people laugh.
Okay, so where did that come from?
I don't know, just a lot of, I guess, like a lot of, huh? Yeah, being ugly. Well, also, that is true. I say that in my music. Like, I'm not that very attractive guy, but once you get to know me and, like, hey, he's actually pretty cool. He's funny. He makes me laugh. That's all I have. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Well, being attractive is not just physical,
no, yeah.
right? Okay, okay, what? This is a ram ass question. What a young lady?
Uh-huh.
What do you find attractive in a lady outside of her physical
It's more
appearance?
of what's inside the shell.
Has to be.
Yeah, like, because someone can look so beautiful on the outside, but have just be rotten in the inside. You know what I mean? Like, just ugh, you know. But then there could be someone that's like, oh, you know. But then the inside is just so beautiful, like the heart, just like, oh, like, you know, just everything about them. You know, just like, dang, like the inside. You know. But yeah, I do like some yams too. Some banyans.
You can't hate on
No, yeah. But other than that, like, just like the heart really gets me, to be honest. Like,
Well,
caring.
I would say to do what you do,
Mhm.
right? Like, you're gonna have to have someone that understands the love of things, and they have to have that kind of heart. Does that make sense?
No,
Like,
yeah.
my girlfriend's real supportive of this because she's a musician,
Mm.
right? So she understands what it is to have a creative outlet
Mhm.
in kind of that way, right? So she's so supportive of this. She was like, can they not come in the house because the house is like a mess because I have a kid, right? She's like, and I was like, well, I have to go to the bathroom like at some point. She's like, you just point them down the hallway. Don't let them look over this direct. Because she's like, the house is a mess. You know what I mean? This final segment is brought to you by HeyJustBe.com. I believe that achieving balance in the mental, physical, and metaphysical aspects of your purpose through learning, serving, and creating can transform your life into one you truly enjoy living. Want to learn more? Visit www.heyjustbe.com. Okay, so how I usually wrap this thing up is I ask people, what do you do to just be the best version of yourself so you can be good for everybody else? So I'm going to go ahead and assume making music is part of what makes you good, right?
Mhm.
Right? Okay, so what are other things you do? You said you don't write poetry anymore, huh?
Nah, I don't.
But it's probably in the music.
Yeah, it's in the music for sure. What I do is I wake up every day. I try to tell myself it's gonna be a good day. Life's perfect the way it is. Could always be better. I inspire myself and tell myself I am great at what I do. I'm a likable person. I remind myself every day too that I'm loved, I'm funny, I'm cool. People love me. What's the point of the hate? It's all about world peace. do my prayers, and then when I walk out that door, I just want to make sure I keep that energy out there, so I can only absorb good things around me. Because it's a scary world out here, man. So I guess that's what I do.
When you walk out in the world and people have negative energy,
Yeah.
they're going to try to put that on
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
And if you're not bringing the positive energy, like you're not setting your boundary or defending it with your positive energy, they'll just like suck you up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so you have to do it. You're basically doing like affirmations in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and
Yeah,
gosh darn
exactly,
it, people
yeah.
like me.
And I am. The I am is very important too.
Yeah.
Because you know who you are, you know what I mean? You have to remind yourself that so you believe it. You know, belief is so strong. So like just like a situation I had going on is a person that was in my part of my life and was just dragging me down, bringing my energy down. So I had to go this way, and it was tough because I'd known that person my whole life because we grew up together, good friend. But sometimes in life you got to go this way because they're just dragging you down. It's a lot of weight, you know. So that's why I believe in the way it is. Cause like it's time to go, it's time to go. You don't need that. You know what I mean?
It's
know?
hard. It's hard to walk away from
Yeah.
friends, right?
It is, but you know, it's always better because like if they're dragging you down, you can't fly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
With
so
the anchor on you, makes sense.
well, okay, let me ask you this: is it like the whole like I want you to eat, just not at my table?
Exactly, exactly. There's no bad blood.
Yeah, it's just like, but you're not doing what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna benefit anything from you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
unfortunately.
You know what I mean? So that's how I felt about the situation. So that like, and that's something also my mom told me when I was younger. If you feel some type of way, that's how you feel. Do it. You know what I mean? You don't need to please nobody. So that's how it is. It's too late. It's too late for everybody.
But I mean, but you're not bringing it from a negative standpoint. You're bringing it from a positive standpoint.
It's all love.
Like when you
It's
walk
all
out of the
love.
house, you're not like, "Hey, fuck everybody. You
No,
got to adjust to
no,
me."
No.
You're like,
Never.
"I'm just adding to the situation." Right?
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't asked you this before this moment. Like, how'd you come up with Rap Hippie? I didn't even ask.
Yeah. Just I had so many names in the past.
Okay. This is a good thing.
Yeah.
So I was listening to I think it was RZA was on like a podcast, and he was talking about all the different names he had up to the point. So give me your first. Do you remember them all?
I think so.
Okay, so give me your first rap name all the way up to the last one.
So it was John P. And then John P was a part of a rap group called Gross Gun. And then once I left Gross Gun, John P became John Poetry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then from John Poetry, it became Gigi Still Alive, I think, right? And then, well, the reason why I put Gigi Still Alive because Gross Gun, because it was a rap group, and I felt like we could have did something. And so, like, Gigi Still Alive is Gross Gun Still Alive.
Oh.
You know? And then from there, people kept calling me Rap Hippie, even when they did my music videos back then, because that was my Instagram name. But then what's crazy, how I came up with that Instagram name, just because, like, me and my friend would just freestyle, get stoned. And then he was like, man, you a rapping ass hippie. Because we'll just get high and freestyle. And I was like, hey, I fuck with that. And so I called my Instagram Rap Hippie, and people would always just be like, "Oh, Rap Hippie, Rap Hippie, Rap Hippie." I'm like, "Fuck it!" Like
the universe is telling you, right?
Yeah, and I was like, "I like it. It's cool." So then that's when Rap Hippie became Rap Hippie. So
Okay, let's get back to really quick. You said Gross Gun?
Gross Gun, yeah.
Okay, so how many guys were in that?
At first it was two. Well, originally started me and this guy named Ashton, the guy I told you about, that we started recording in his closet, and then my friend Kennard was KP, and then my friend Zadok, he was just Zadok chilling. He was just a homie, which he's actually my photographer. So Zadok's the one I was telling you about.
Oh, wow.
So Zadok's been there with me since day one, and then it was just us. But you know, me and the other guy just rapped, and then later on, KP started recording, and then we just us three, and then later on, Ashton left. We kept Gross Gun. All our other friends started joining us, and we became a rap group. But then me and KP were like the main ones, and we're doing all these shows and doing these moves and interviews on the radio and everything. So it just really was just me and him. And then he just fell out of love of music and fell out of love of music. So, you know, I just try to keep it alive by myself. But anyways, yeah, Gross Gun, bro. That's tough. The bangers, right, Chris? Bangers. Like, you go back and listen to that. I even made on Spotify or Apple Music. It's an album called Gross Gun. It was all our old bangers.
Oh, really?
It's basically like Gross Gun's greatest hits. But
I'll have to go listen to that.
Check it out. It's called Rap Hippie, and then the album's called Gross Gun. It's like a lot of old music. Probably like back in 2010, 11, 12.
Streaming music is a game changer.
Yeah.
Because you can just go listen to anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just hear things like you told me this, I'll go 100% go listen to it. You know what I mean? And like you couldn't do that before. You'd have to like go buy something somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now you can just go get it and just
Yeah.
hear it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay.
gotta listen to it. It's fire, dude. That bangers, straight bangers.
Have you ever fell out of love for making music?
Yeah, I did. There was a point in my life where I was like, why am I doing this anymore? Like, I'm just writing, and then people were listening, but it's just like, at first, I guess it was more like me being impatient and me just doubting myself. All that negative energy, you know what I mean? Came into my life. I guess demons got into me and was just like bringing me down and stuff. And then, you know, like just like with females too, like you make music, and then I'm like, yeah, and then like who isn't? You know what I mean? But now it's like I make music. Like, they're like, oh no, you're legit. You know?
Do you remember a moment when it switched from people kind of like, oh, you make music, like being doubtful, and then they're like, oh no, you make music.
Yeah.
Do you remember when it switched?
Well, I guess once I did that music video with Mexican OT, people was like, oh, now he's legit, you know, and then just the quality of the music changed, the quality of the videos changed. It just turned from night to day, like, you know what I mean? Like, dang, like.
But we were talking about like the Austin rap scene could be more helpful, right? And I'm assuming that guy, he helped you out.
It helped me out here, yeah, it did. But it's crazy is I have more fans out of Austin. You know what I mean?
That makes sense to me though, because like your sound is so not Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, is that okay to say?
I guess so, yeah.
I guess
I rep my because I'm born and raised here. I rep it till I die. But I mean, yeah, I guess so.
It's like if it's like if you took the sound of Houston rap music, but you just rapped about Austin in that sound, right? Which like we were talking about like just screwed music with one of my friends, and he was like, I just don't get it, and I was like, I get why you don't get it. It's kind of weird, if you really think about it. But I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
You know what I mean? So like
you're listening to demons, like rah, 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 you know what I mean? But it's tough.
I mean, I used to like I was an art student in school, and we had access to like audio equipment. And I would screw my own music. I would screw like all of Dr. Dre's album or something like that, because I just wanted to hear it like slowed down. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, no, it's tough like that. I love it.
Well, man, did you have a good time?
Oh yeah, dude, just chill. I love it.
All right,
made me feel like I was at home.
That's great.
Just having some brews with the bro.
Yeah, yes sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, I usually ask everybody to give me a hug. You mind giving me a hug before you get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you push the mic out.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah.